Hello, and welcome back to another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 10 biggest Oscar snubs ever. Hollywood's Night of Nights is just around the corner, but we all know that the Academy doesn't always get it right. Here are 10 times when that couldn't have been more obvious. Number 10. James Dean. One of the most iconic stars of all time. James Dean's star burned so brightly that it had dispersed after he'd made just 3 films, but that filmography keeps his flame alight to this day. He got nominated twice, once for 1953's East of Eden and once for the 1954 movie Giant. His snub for In the Latter causes particular consternation for Oscar historians. He was nominated posthumously, and many to this day say that he very much deserved the win.
Are you kidding me? People say racing is dangerous, but I'll take my chances on the track any day than on a highway.
Number 9. The Dark Knight. Not many snubs can claim to have changed the way that the Oscars operate, but many credit Christopher Nolan's superhero masterpiece, The Dark Knight, with having done just that. When the director's second Batman film failed to score a Best Picture nom in 2009, despite topping countless critics' end-of-year lists, the backlash was huge. Well, it turns out that 2009 would be the last year that the Academy restricted the Best Picture field to just 5 films. Every year since then has seen at least 8 and as many as 10 films nominated for the Gong. That ought to put a smile on Nolan's face, even if he's still long overdue for his own Best Director Oscar. Still, he hasn't had to wait as long as the man at number 8 on this countdown.
The film and what we were trying to do is essentially present an idea of the tension between our subjective view of the world.
Number 8. Roger Deakins. Perhaps the greatest ongoing Oscar snub is not for a famous movie star or a top-billing director. It's for the cinematographer who's made so many stars and directors' work jump off the screen. Take one look through Roger Deakins' biography and you'll see some of the great movies of the last few decades. Fargo, The Big Lebowski, Doubt, The Shawshank Redemption, Skyfall, No Country for Old Men. He's been nominated for Best Cinematography a whopping 13 times at this point, and he is still yet to be rewarded with the trophy. One can only hope that this oversight is corrected soon, because there are not many cinematographers of Deakins' caliber working today. Number 7. Marlene Dietrich. She's one of the most glittering stars in Hollywood history, and undeniably one of the greatest actresses of all time. So you'll be shocked to learn that Marlene Dietrich never won an Oscar. What's more, she was only ever nominated once. At least that lone nomination was for her greatest role. In the 1930 film Morocco, Dietrich shocked the world with her cabaret routine, which features a playful kiss with another woman. A pretty shocking moment for big screen cinema at the time. But hey, this was the German woman who told the Nazi party to go shove it when they tried to convince her to act in their propaganda. So we can't really be too surprised. Number 6. Rocky. Look, we're not about to start wailing on Rocky. It's a fine film, well told, with an upbeat underdog story at its heart. But come on, guys, look at the competition Stallone's boxer knocked out to climb its way to the top of the 1976 Oscars. In one corner, you've got All the President's Men, a searing political thriller that unpacked a scandal no less monumental than Watergate. If that's not good enough for you, in the next corner there's Network, one of the most important satires of all time. Then, finally, the heavyweight, Taxi Driver, arguably Martin Scorsese's best film, featuring what is probably Robert De Niro's best performance. We're sorry, Rocky, but 3 snubs do not make a right. The Best Picture Oscar went to the wrong film that year. Number 5. Shakespeare in Love. How do you beat a 3-way snub? Go for one more. Famously regarded as one of the Academy's biggest mistakes, Shakespeare in Love is an amiable but unimportant 1998 diversion. which somehow beat out Life is Beautiful, Elizabeth, The Thin Red Line, and Saving Private Ryan to take home the Best Picture trophy. We can all argue till the cows come home as to which of these four deserve to take it over the eventual winner. Our vote is for Elizabeth. But pretty much everyone outside of Gwyneth Paltrow would concede that this was a truly epic four-way snub.
Meet young Will Shakespeare.
I have a sonnet to write. Sonnet? You mean a play?
He's out of luck,
I say this theatre is closed. Notice will be posted.
out of money.
Number 4. The Shawshank Redemption. Some might say that Pulp Fiction is the snubbed movie here, but no matter what way you cut it, the 1994 Best Picture prize went to the wrong flick. Forrest Gump was the official winner, but the longevity of Pulp Fiction and Shawshank Redemption just goes to show how strange a decision that was. For us, Shawshank is the real wronged party here, with a reputation that has only grown since its first release. Today, it's regarded as a towering achievement, and it has the distinction of being voted number 1 on the IMDb's top-rated movie list.
Chess. There's a game of kings.
What?
Civilized, strategic, and a total fucking mess with it. I hate it.
Number 3. The Godfather. That this 1972 film is one of the great classics of 20th century cinema is not in question. Even at the time, it got lots of kudos. It topped the box office for the year, and it was nominated for 10 Oscars. It won Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Actor for Marlon Brando, and even Best Picture, too. So, what's it doing at number 3 on this list? Simple. Director Francis Ford Coppola and supporting actors Al Pacino, Robert Duvall, and James Caan all lost out. If this was any other film, we might pass this over. But with The Godfather being regarded by many as the best film in this history of film, these snubs must be noted. Number 2. Alfred Hitchcock. He may be the most famous director of all time. Maybe only Steven Spielberg has beat him. But Spielberg has a Best Director Oscar. Hitchcock shockingly never received his. He managed to score a nomination 4 times. But even the year that one of his films won Best Picture, in 1940 for Rebecca, the greatest thriller director of all time went home empty-handed.
How many times have you heard a woman say, "Oh, I went to see the movie and had a good cry"?
That's true.
They do, you see.
Number 1. Citizen Kane. Remember how green was my valley? Neither does anyone else. The fact that this maudlin drama scored the Best Picture gong gets Citizen Kane to number 1 on this list. In fact, Citizen Kane, the opulent 1941 saga that is credited with revolutionizing American cinema, went home with just 1 Oscar. The 1942 Academy Awards ceremony is today seen by most cinephiles as the biggest blunder in Oscar history, and it's not hard to see why. Thanks for watching another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. And remember, it's our duty to entertain and yours to subscribe.
Hello guys. Please subscribe to Daily Top 10's YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Daily Top 10's YouTube channel.